Overwatch 2, a game we all know, some of us love, some of us hate, has a big problem. Now, what is this problem, you may ask? Well, the problem is from its pure design philosophy of how its ranked matches work. So, allow me to explain. In simple terms of the design philosophy of Overwatch 2's ranked, before I get into why it has issues. You have 10 people in a lobby, 5 on one team, 5 on the other. 1 tank, 2 DPS, and 2 supports. Overall, a fairly simple design, right? Yes, while it is fairly simple, it has some issues in its overall design philosophy that should be addressed, but haven't been addressed. So allow me to paint a hypothetical scenario for you. You queue in your DPS and your silver, which is 1500 to 1999 SR, or silver 5 through silver 1 in a technically more basic, simple answer. And occasionally you get people who are lower and a bit higher, which is how the system should work. The only problem, that's not how it works. In the more realistic scenario, you're queuing with people who are bronze 5 to diamond 1. How do I know that? Because I've been in silver since season 1 of Overwatch 2, and I've seen everyone from bronze 5 to diamond 1. Is that an issue? Apparently not to Overwatch devs, because they don't address it. In fact, they pretty much ignore that issue entirely, which is why I'm making this video addressing it. It's an entirely unfair scenario for me to be in when I'm silver 2 on tank, but the enemy DPS is platinum 2 on tank but is queuing DPS. And their DPS rank is more in the low gold range. Now, that doesn't seem like a huge jump from, gold 3 to platinum 2, but it's a large jump in skill level. It's like going from bronze to gold, only you're going up only one tier. That's the kind of jump that you get from going from gold to plat. The issue of that is I mostly don't win these lobbies because for some reason my teammates are more my skill level and not theirs. So what more likely happens? My team gets steamrolled and I end up losing the match, which further drags down my chances of ranking up. And more unlikely, I double demote down to silver 4, where I have to go back up to silver 2. I double demote down to silver 4 because I get the same triad lobbies over and over. You get the scenario. Now, how do you fix this? There are a couple ways you can fix this, but to fix it, I must address one of the elephants in the room, the rank change from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2. Now, in Overwatch 1, you had 0 to 5000 SR. 0 to 1500 was bronze, 1500 to 1999 was silver, 2000 to 2499 was gold, 2500 to 2999 is platinum, 3000 to 3500 is diamond, 3500 to 3999 is masters, then 4000 5000 is grandmaster. In this system, it was very easy to know what your exact level was because you had an SR rating. It was very easy to track where you were compared to every other player in the lobby or even your own friends. With a silver 1 through silver 5 and basically every tier except Grandmaster having a 1 through 5 rating, it's much harder to exactly pinpoint your exact level in the ranking. Now, in Overwatch 1, before they removed it, we could find out the rank distribution. 32% of players were in gold, 21% was silver, and 8% was bronze. That's roughly 60-something percent of all players. The only problem is they removed that in an update a couple years into the game. Why would they remove a crucial feature to figure out what your ranking is? No one knows. I suspect it had something to do with them adding private profiles eventually, because of people complaining about getting flamed for how bad they were. It makes you wonder, right? So, on to how you would fix a scenario like this. The issue, of course, is that you can't fix it without breaking something else. Now, the ways I've thought of how to fix this are ways that aren't new, one of them being to remove your viewable rank and show your hidden rank. Now, wait a minute, I said hidden rank. Ah, yes. The biggest problem of Overwatch 2 is the fact that your viewable rank isn't your actual rank. It's in fact a pseudo rank. Pseudo being in quotation marks. You can't see quotation marks because I have no video of me doing them. Your pseudo rank is roughly a below your hidden rank generally. Your hidden rank is actually determining how you get placed. And placed in lobbies against players on your team and the enemy team. The only problem is it doesn't work that way. For some reason, your hidden rank and your pseudo rank are used to determine your lobbies. Now, why is that an issue? Well, I'll use an example. Per se, you're silver 1 on your viewable rank, and your hidden rank is gold 1. So, the game has to find a middle ground to where it's not your peak rank, but it's also not your viewable rank. So it tries to find a weird balance, but what it does is it generally gives you people who are in platinum, but also in bronze and gold. Do you see where that flaw could come into handy? Go back a few minutes to the example I gave of a lobby I was in before. That's one way to fix it. Remove your viewable rank and show your hidden rank. Number 2, fully reset everyone's rank back to 0. Have everyone have 0 wins, 0 losses, as if they never played ranked once in their life. That would help players get a more accurate reading of their rank. Number 3, go back to ELO. I know everyone wants it. The only people who don't want it are people who like who get the shiny number of silver, bronze, whatever. Those are the only people who don't want ELO back. Number 4, game by game showcase of your rank going up or down. This ties into number 3 of your ELO. Even Halo Infinite does this, and we all know how bad Halo Infinite rank and in general is. When you're doing worse in Halo Infinite, you're doing something wrong. Number 5. This is something that was available before. Show the rank distribution. It doesn't have to be daily. Just monthly would be fine, right? Kind of. I know that's asking for much, but the crux of the situation is this most likely will never change, and it's kind of sad. Because at a core, Overwatch 2 is an amazing game. The lore is fun. You know, you see all these characters coming back from Overwatch 1. You know the lore from Overwatch 1, and they're making new lore for Overwatch 2. And I'm excited for the upcoming PvE mode that will maybe come out this year. But the fact of the matter is that the devs would rather release a new D.Va, Ashe, Widowmaker, or Mercy skin than actually put, proper changes into the rank system. So, what am I trying to get at? Well, this video is a plea. Fix your game. I should not be playing 116 rounds of ranked so far this season and still be putting back down to Silver 4 and going back up to Silver 2, then occasionally hitting Silver 1, then getting triple demoted down to Silver 4. Because I get teammates and enemies who are not at proper ranking with me. So, with that being said, I'd like to thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice day, and remember, don't take rain seriously until they fix it. Bye bye!
Sentry in position.
The payload has reached our objective.
Aligning sentry positions. Teleporter materialized. Reflect on your flaws.
No one can hide from my sight.
Eclipse the Jiren. My ultimate is charging.